Oh man, it's taken forever for me to start this dang camera again. Sheesh. Not camera, but to hit record on the video. So you're looking at a grizzled quarantine DK growing out the beard just because isn't that what we should do as we hide out from what we tell my son is an emergency virus. That's why he can't go to the park, because of an emergency virus. That's why he can't go to his friends, because of the emergency virus. Emergency virus everything. So fingers crossed April 30th will be the end of this. I'll just say it, shit show, okay? Hate me if you want to. I ain't buying it that this virus is caused by that or I ain't buying it. Just because viruses aren't commonly transferred that way, if ever. Usually it's bodily fluids, and I get it. There's like a mist from your sneeze, but we're not swapping spit here, people. This airborne transfer and contact transfer of viruses. Oh yeah, cheers by the way. 2 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of MCT oil, a little bit of cocoa powder for flavor, and just straight up black coffee. Great for keto, good for appetite suppression, and MCT oil. Super good for cognition, digestion, and just overall good vibes, man. So let's get to it. I wanted to get to this care package I've had sitting here for a while. March 26th is when the shipment was made. So my Instagram, I posted an old photo from 2011 of me and Charles de Bronx Oliveira. Congratulating him on his W, and I was wearing my Dethrone t-shirt from 2011. It was like a Golden State Warriors giveaway in wherever they do that, San Francisco. Dethrone actually sponsored those t-shirts and was also a sponsor of the fighter Charles Oliveira. They saw my Instagram post because I tagged them in the description or whatever, and they hit me up in the DMs and said, hey, shoot us your name and address and we'll get you some new stuff. So actually right behind me, I forgot I had put this up here. I have this t-shirt in black. That's Dethrone. They had like what is it? So that's actually signed by one of my favorite fighters, Josh Koscheck. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just kind of holding it up here. Josh was on the Ultimate Fighter season 1 or 2, real early. Not 1, maybe 2. It might have been 1. I'm not sure. But real good wrestler and had a great run in the UFC for a while, and is now an entrepreneur doing good things with his life. But anyways, they had buy a t-shirt, get one of those signed 24 by 36 maybe. So I actually had that on the side of my desk in a frame. I'm not digging this grizzled beard DK version. It's weird to look at. I need to get that trimmed up. And the main reason why it's not trimmed up, we went through 2 shavers in the house. I get it. There's a couple of us that shave, but they disappear. Nobody knows where they go. Let's get to it. So I'm excited to see. I think there's two t-shirts in here, and so yeah, this is Dethrone. I have several other t-shirts. Like I said, I got the one from 2011. I have 2 of Benson Henderson, a former favorite fighter of mine from around the same era. Then I got the Josh Koscheck. I got that one in black. It's actually was signed in person to me. Oh, nice. Some good color in here. Let's see what we get. Hey, baby. Look at that. Dethrone Royal. Size large now. Man, I like being size large. Actually can get into a medium if it's the right shirt. Yeah, this DK was pushing a tight XL for a while. So glad I'm not there anymore. So Dethrone, shout out to you if you see this video. You guys are amazing. I've always liked your clothes. I think I even have a hat, and I have a wool lined hoodie that I wear when it's cold, especially for hunting. So this is gonna fit real good. I'm super happy that they picked to send me this nice basic design. One thing I like most about Dethrone t-shirts is that they have a really cool cotton blend. It's not a rigid cotton. There's our logo. For a minute, they were sponsoring Conor McGregor before the Reebok thing took over. So super stoked to have blue. I don't have enough blue. Let's see what else we get here. Ooh, it's kind of a throwback style. It's kind of hard to see in the bag, so let's pop the bag, baby. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good with your masks and your quarantine and your 6 feet of space, social distancing, and all that jazz. I'm complying, don't get me wrong, not being this crazy skeptic guy. I am complying. So here's the other one. Really big graphic on the front. Got the Dethrone on the back. Let's check this out. So this is cool. This looks like some sort of a samurai, a headless samurai. Let's see what it says here. Does it say what the name of the t-shirt is? It doesn't, but it did on the invoice. I think there's something else in here. Ooh, definitely due for one of these. A new lanyard. My Packers lanyard is just beat. Dirty looking Packers colors. It's actually not forest green anymore. It's like yellow green. So yeah, this is super awesome. So yeah, the blue is a royal bird, and then the other one is lightning storm. The white one. This is lightning storm. Really cool. Actually, it is Packers colors. Mentioned the Packers, my old Packers. This is actually yellow and green highlight. So very cool. Looks like a bunch of samurai gear, but there's no head on the samurai. So yeah, finally happy to rip this open. But let's check out some cards. Or how about we go out in style with some IP help from a guy who didn't want anything in return, but I forced him to allow me to at least PayPal him lunch money. I wanted to like buy him lunch virtually, so I was like, dude, you gotta give me your PayPal. And the biggest chaser out of them all was this. It's a to David, Daniel Cormier, and inscribed 2-time champ. I was hoping he'd add UFC 164 2013 on here, because this is when I met him. This is out in a meet and greet. What do you call it? Like a tailgate party before my son and I went to go see UFC 164, where Anthony Pettis won the belt by submitting Benson Henderson. I hope you guys can see this real well. If not, I'm just gonna do an iMovie and pop it up on the screen so you guys can feast your eyes. So I did have an edit done by my buddy James. What up, Jip? And so everything is black and white in the background. You can see Daniel is still holding the Sharpie in his hand, but that's me and my Michael Bisping MMA Elite tee. So yeah, that was the day before my son and I were graphing. The Fighter Hotel, back when you could do that all day, every day, non-stop, and just rack like crazy. Want to see how he racked? My son racked bigly. Let me reach this. This is my son's replica ring card. That is what you call an IP rack session. This might have been one night and maybe a partial afternoon, but I have not counted, but I think there's almost 30 autographs on here. Including, since this was a Harley 100 to 110 year anniversary in 2013, my son actually got the rapper Common on here, or the Entertainer, right? Oh man, it was one of the autographs I couldn't identify in the past, and then he told me it was just some guy who was checking into the hotel. Let me see if I can find it right quick for you guys. That figures. I haven't looked at this for a bit. Come on, dog. You know what? No, that's Kenny Florian. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna stop until I find it. What the heck? Great check. You know what? It's right here. He wrote Let me see if I can show you. I'll probably take a photo and pop it up. There's love, and then I think his autograph is right here. Right in there. It's hard to tell, but it says love, and then that. But dude, for a while that threw me for a loop. I mean, probably days, maybe even longer than that. And then he finally told me he had gotten some random guy. I remember when he came through the lobby. This was all in the hotel, Fighter Hotel lobby. My son ran a couple of them down the halls as they were leaving and stuff. Not the halls to their room, but like the hall, you know, heading out the door. And let me see if I can find the cards that I got done by my buddy. But like I said, I had to hook him up with lunch. I just couldn't get away with getting it done for free. It's just, I know he just wanted to help, but come on, man. I found him, guys. So my other video, I have a stack of stuff to go through here, guys. I just haven't gotten to it. My son's been in his room down here, and I don't really feel like making a video with somebody listening over my shoulder, with his dad recording on YouTube, connecting with all of his hobby buddies. Nothing wrong with that. I just feel like I just can't be me. So I have two of these. One's for trade. This is Tua Tuivasa. He's known for doing shoeies. Shoeies are, you'll take the shoe you present to him, take a beer, pour into the shoe, tip it up with the toe to the top, and he'll just drink the shoey. Oh, and the thing is too is that you spit in it. Then he pours the beer in there and does the shoey. So he's on a bit of a skid, but he's been training at AKA, American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose. So that's where these were done. So I got one of those for trade, and then here is the 2019 chrome. Those were 2018 chromes, and it is just a slash of two double T's, and then this is the Spectrum or refractor version of it. And this is one I was happy to get done. I don't have many of these cards signed. This is the 2019 Knockout. This product is expensive, and it's just not easy to get base cards because there's so few base cards in the packs. And I don't blame guys, but you know, I try to buy base from people who have them, but they just don't. There's not much of it around. So that's it. That's my IP. Finally got this done. I've had this for a bit, so I'm happy to finally get that done. And then Dethrone, just hooking it up. Friend of the channel, and I should just say my Instagram channel. Is there Instagrams? Are those channels? I don't know. My Instagram page. How about that? But either way, Dethrone, thanks a lot. Huge. I'm looking forward to wearing some of those nice threads. And that's it, guys. I do actually have, believe it or not, an MLB Hall of Fame TTM success to show you guys. And if you know who I'm a fan of in baseball, what team I'm a fan of, and what set I've been chipping away at, I'll show that in another video. So everybody, thanks for checking in. Take care of yourselves and your families. Hang in there. If your job's not working out, for me personally, I'm on furlough now, just starting next week. This coming up Monday, I'll be on furlough every other week from the office, which is just weird because I'm busy. I have panels to design and draw, but that's the way corporate wants to do it, to keep us in the black instead of the red. So again, here's some coffee. I have a bad filter, but we got those coffee grounds. But I just stopped short of the bottom. That's what she said. Does she say stuff like that? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Again, thanks for checking in. Hang in there. Hope for better times. I hope, me personally, I'm trying to use this time to reconnect with family, with my kids, spend more time with them, even though it's tough, because when I am working, I'm working from home, and my little guy thinks we can just play, but he doesn't get that when I'm working. I'm not, you know, when I'm on the computer, I'm not just on the computer like I'm on an iPad or something, surfing the web. I'm actually working. So I usually got to wait until 4:30 until I can finally play Playmobiles and puzzles and books and whatever else he wants to do. So that's a little bit strained that way. But yeah. And the way the Lord works out, I had a buddy call me, an old friend, was looking for someone to drive his mulch truck. So guess who's doing that? This guy. And actually I ran out of gas today. I never ran out of gas in my entire life. and I ran out of gas today in the truck. Thankfully the truck didn't break down because I was accelerating, and next thing you know, there was just no power, no weird noises or shaking or anything. I've never experienced running out of gas before, but legit no power, just kind of slowed down, pulled over, truck stopped. So sat there for about 40 minutes, waited for my wife to come out with a gas can. And thankfully he had mentioned that the gas cap on the truck's hard to reach because of the flatbed. And without having the truck on, you can't lift the boom to get at the gas can. So I actually had my son make sure he grabbed me a length of PVC that I had left over from home remodeling. So with that said, like a lot of my videos, they end with kids screaming. Joshua!
What?
What are you doing?
I want mine.
Do you want to play with me?
Yeah.
Yeah! See ya. Okay, one more thing. I have to add this because as I'm putting my cards away over here and getting ready to go upstairs to take pics of these shirts to insert into the video I'm going to upload. The thing with the work truck, the gas gauge doesn't work, and I was told that this morning. I thought it worked yesterday being Friday. Today is Saturday. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And he said it's good up to 200 miles, but I was only at 145, so that's why I ran out of gas. I didn't run out of gas because I didn't see the low fuel light, or I didn't realize that I was running low on gas. It's the truck. It wasn't me. All right, I'm not a dummy. I've been at this driving thing, you know, like 4 wheels, a seat, a steering wheel, for a while. I've been at it for a while, so I'm no dum-dum. When it comes to driving, at least I'm not.